which means the library is chapter 2. Well, I'm gonna look around now.
Not far behind you, you hear the snap of a twig and the rustling of bushes. You're in a small clearing in the forest, an entry point and exit, a place and time. You notice something new, a torn piece of parchment, as if it was ripped from an old book lying on the ground. Click it. You pick up the torn paper and find peculiar text scrawled hastily in faintly glowing yellow ink. What is it that emerges from the brush? Does it examine the tribute? It does. Oh, it does.
Is it my turn to investigate? May I investigate my painting? Yeah, because it told me to look around. And I did.
What does he?
The blood seeps away into the floor itself and vanishes. Looking up, something is different. Are your eyes playing tricks on you? It appears the room has grown slightly larger. 1 room, 4 walls. North, east, west, and south. I'm gonna look at the south wall. The south wall feels curiously rough beneath your fingertips. Ooh. It's pockmarked with tiny holes dotting its entire surface. They're almost invisible until you put your face close enough. Don't put your face close enough! Don't put your face close enough! Small puffs of air seep out from the pores every few seconds. Is the wall breathing? Your turn.
Yes.
Couldn't be.
Whispers. Are they coming from the darkness or your own listless mind? Shadows bend and sway in the moonlight. The wooded path winds deeper into the forest ahead. You pause for a moment, considering whether the shadows are just shadows or are they something else. Oh shit, I have the option of clicking just shadows or something else.
On that note, the west wall. Because I'm not getting out anytime soon. Might as well go through all the walls. The wall to the west feels slightly damp to the touch. Is that thunder you hear rumbling in the distance? Your bones begin to ache as you feel the approaching storm. Except you're pressed against the wall in a small white room. Just a wall, nothing more. Ooh, spooky.
I must say the shadows are something else. You look around, scrutinizing the gaps through the forest trees, peering deep into the depths of the night. The darkness peers deep into you. Perhaps it's best to keep moving. The crickets continue their steady chant to the stars. And I'm going to head north.
Did you?
As you walk further up the path, a breeze whips up the cool night air. It blows a small fluttering objecting into view. A small fluttering object into view, which catches on the low branch of a nearby pine. A crisp pine. You approach the tree and find the object is another scrap of paper.
Excellent. Wonderful. 10 out of 10.
You pluck the note from the tree branch, unfold it, and read. It hesitates for a moment. We can taste its delicious uncertainty. The path continues to the northeast and to the south. Northeast.
My turn. The east wall is firm, solid, impenetrable. As you press closer, a musty smell of freshly disturbed soil greets your nose. It's coming from the wall itself. Holding your ear to its surface, you hear the faint sound of movement coming from beneath. Tiny pinpricks of sound, clattering away, but the wall remains there, unmoving. Dun dun dun!
The wooded trail opens into a small clearing. Centered inside the circular copse of trees, you find a large tree stump with something resting on it. There's a path that descends into a rocky slope to the west, and a path leading into the forest to the east, and a trail leading south, which I just came from. I'm gonna mess with the large tree stump. Arranged neatly on the tree stump is a small, half-eaten plate of berries and a goblet partially filled with liquid. Plate of berries? Your stomach growls. The berries look and smell delicious. Not gonna eat those. Those are poison. A goblet. Your throat is parched. The goblet contains water that has a minty smell. Not gonna drink that. That's poison. I'm gonna head to the west.
You die of hunger and starvation, and you're dead. Done.
Rip. Carefully, you navigate your way down the rocky, winding path. You're standing outside an earthen cave. There's a note on the ground near the entrance to the east. A path leading back to the north. You read the torn scrap of paper. It dismisses our invitation. So be it.
Oh! My turn! The surface is smooth and cool to the touch. Sorry, this is the north wall. Pressing your ear to the wall, you hold your breath and listen carefully. Your pulse beats loud in the white silence. But it seems there's nothing here, just a blank, unyielding wall. How long have you been in this place? Hours? Days? Scouring the same 4 walls over and over again? Continue searching. Aw, man, not gonna look at them all again. Gross.
Crawling inside the dank earthen cave, you find the rotting corpse of a recently deceased man. His flesh has been completely eaten away.
North wall. The wall is so cool beneath your fingertips, so smooth and soothing. It's devoid of imperfection. Not a scratch, blemish, nook, cranny, or marking to be found anywhere. Its purity taunts you. So beautiful. So hateful. But just a wall nonetheless.
The crickets have stopped chirping. Oh, I'm so dead.
The minuscule clatter behind the firm surface tiptoes around in your head, leaving traces like faint footprints. You follow their path, leading you deep inside. Through the forest, through the valley, they lead you to an old house. Its windows are clouded with... Wait, I thought I was in a room with 4 walls. Its windows are clouded with dust, wood rotting from the passage of time. You reach out to knock on the ancient door, and instead find yourself tapping away at a blank white wall.
A small trickle of blood winds its way down your arm. You don't remember catching a sharp branch or getting cut.
Creepy.
The path narrows and leads down a slight hill. You see another note caught on a root jutting out from the trail. The note reads, "It bleeds. Such succulence. We can't resist any longer. We must cure it of the flesh."
A salty mist wafts over your face. It's almost refreshing. Oh, these 2 stories go so well together. You lick the brine from your parched lips, and the room begins swaying and rocking. Tossing and turning on the turbulent sea, you grasp to the air to steady yourself. Vertigo overtakes you as the waves come crashing over your head. Wow, vertigo really likes me. When your eyes are open again, you're left clutching the wall.
The narrow path opens into a larger clearing. Another note. This time it's skewered onto the antlers of a lone deer skull sitting not far from the clearing entrance. This note is covered in what appears to be fresh blood. It reads, "It will gaze into our eyes. It will look upon us so it might know of our true nature."
Don't look, don't look, don't look!
Shadowy figures emerge from the forest all around you. As they lurch closer into view, you have a split second to act. Stand your ground and look upon them, or avert your eyes, or run like hell.
Run like hell!
I'm gonna just sit here and avert my eyes. Be like, I can't see you, you can't see me.
That's how that works. Now, you can almost hear the hiss, hiss, hiss of air teasing you from the south wall. What slumbers within this porous obstacle? What does it think about you pressing so close to it? A silly thought, honestly. Walls can't think or breathe or slumber. Has it been years instead? Perhaps decades. You've been here for like 2 minutes. Shut up. Your flesh feels tighter, more brittle. There must be a way out of here. Find an escape. 4 walls.
The words from the note...
Okay, sorry, your turn. Your turn now. Pose it.
The words from the note resonate in your mind, and you quickly squeeze your eyelids tightly shut. The sounds of rustling grass and snapping branches grows louder as more of the mysterious entities come pouring forth from the woods. As their labored breathing... you hear their labored breathing and feel their presence as they slither and lumber closer and closer.
They're not opening their eyes! We can't eat them! If they aren't opening their eyes!
As an unknown touch coils around your wrist. Razor-sharp but curiously gentle claws paw at your flesh, leaving slightly stinging trails that tickle and burn as they rake across your body.
Oh, they're jellyfish.
More coils wrap around your limbs. You can feel their tension pulse ever so slightly in anticipation. A wet tendril licks the outside of your eyelids, tempting and teasing them to open. There's a restrained urgency to the proceedings, as if they're waiting for something. 1 minute's pass and then you don't give in. The creatures cry out, howling white-hot fury. An unholy sound rises to a deafening crescendo, and then it stops. The creatures are gone, and you open your eyes. Yes! Torches illuminate the entire length of this decadently adorned hall. A series of gallery paintings are hung along the north wall, while a towering statue watches over the far eastern wall.
So you made it through chapter 2.
Yes.
Excellent, which means you get to go to the second picture and make it through chapter 3, as I try and find a way out. Touching the icy surface burns your fingertips with a lick of frostbite. As you listen, the tap, tap, tap of a chisel hammers away in the distance. Is it coming from the wall? Your keen ear melts through the white void, through snowy barriers, and into the frozen surface beyond. The tap, tap...
I need to say something.
Okay, what?
When you're done with this bit.
The tap, tap, tapping grows louder, sharper. You can almost feel its kiss on your eardrum. Tap, 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 tap.
Are you done?
Round, then sharp, then boxed inside. You think I was joking, but there were that many pages of tap. Round, then sharp, then boxed inside. Round, then sharp, then boxed inside. Round, then sharp, then boxed inside. Forget this rhyme. You won't survive. It was the same thing over and over. How am I going to forget it? Strange thing for a wall to say. But then again, it is just a wall. Nothing more, nothing less.
The unnerving, disemboweled statue remains in place, though you notice that one of its eyes, no longer stone. It stares at you, following your movements with its eerie gaze.
Close your eyes. It won't be able to see you if you close your eyes.
That's what I learned. Ooh, the second painting is shredded.
Oh yeah, because you did the second one. You reach out to the wall surface, blink, and the world changes around you. Your hand isn't touching the wall, but the ancient wooden door of the mysterious cabin. Insects chirp away in the leafy undergrowth surrounding the cabin. It's almost nightfall, as that cool air wafts through the trees. You pause to listen for a moment, and beneath the din of tiny voices you hear another sound. It's a whisper, a rumble, coming from the damp earth below. Squared outside, sharp inside. Circle the center, you'll stay alive. Oh shit, I'm supposed to remember this, aren't I? Square out, sharp in, circle center. Good thing. And then the forest is gone. The door is gone. The earth is gone. The crickets are gone. Just the wall remains. Excellent.
Alright, I'm going through 4 walls, by the way.
Oh. As you touch the damp, hard surface, your mind dives into the wall, swimming in its emptiness. Searching the depths, the darkest reaches, flung far from shores, you hear a voice. The ocean speaks to you like an old friend, a lighthouse offering direction to steer your ship home, clear from the treacherous rocks. Reverse the order of the northern border. Ah, shit! It's one of these mofos. Lest you, the voice fades off into the distance before you can hear the rest of its message. Well, I'm going to the north one again. No more tapping, how peculiar. Oh, god damn it! As you place your face next to the porous wall again, the gentle hiss of air coming from within becomes a sudden formidable gust. Indeed, sprawled out on the floor seems a safer place to be than pressed up against the turbulent wind wall. The million tiny pores glow red, and the air grows hot and oppressive. Amidst the howling gale comes a booming voice. Liars, all liars, don't listen to the fools. Such nonsense that's spewed, one sharp, then another makes 3. All good for cutting, an escape plan for ye. But the wind is now gone, and just the wall remains. God damn it! Wait, an opening appears in the west wall. As you step into the room, you hear a shh sound behind you. You turn to find the passageway you came through has disappeared. You're trapped again. You're in another empty, white room. However, there's something on the floor in the center. As you crouch down to investigate the object, you discover it's a small, thick-handled paintbrush. Examine the paintbrush. Use the I'm going to examine it. Its bristles are soft to the touch. They feel nice on your skin as you press the tip of your the brush to your open palm. Your fingers trace a path over its handle, which appears to be made of some kind of bone. Etched into the handle of this artistic tool, you find strange runic symbols and primitive shapes. A circle, a large square, a small square, and a V, familiar and yet alien. At the very bottom of the brush handle, your finger passes over an odd indent. It's a secret button, not so secret anymore. You press the tiny button, and a thin, sharp blade springs forth from a concealed hole in the base of the brush. Sweet! I guess I'll use it. You don't have any paint, but there is the blade. Desperation to escape this ivory prison takes hold of your mind. Oh no! Oh wait, no! As the sting of the blade draws across your flesh, your blood flows freely. Oh, well now I have paint. You dip the brush into your open wound. It's time to paint. Images of shapes and symbols race through your memory. What symbol will you begin painting? Shit. Shit. It's either one of the squares or the sharp edge. So one guy said, sharp, sharp, sharp. That's it. Another one said, square outside, sharp inside, circle the center. So if I begin painting, which is gonna be on the outside, I think this is gonna end up being a trial and error one, because, like, each of them gave you a different way to say, hey, try it this way. Hey, try it this way. So I guess I'll start with a large square. The words from the earth below resonate inside you. The forest is calling, the soil whispers your name. With the brush steeped in your juices, you apply yourself to the wall in broad strokes, speaking the words. Squared, outside. Oh, I'm choosing a death, aren't I? You dip the brush again, weakening slightly. Sharp, inside. Shit. More vital ink, you're growing slightly pale. Circle the center. You slump to the ground to admire your work, drained of essence and exhausted. As you pore over your art, the painting seeps slowly into the wall, fading away. And the wall itself fades away. There's now a hallway in its place. A dozen steps into the hallway, the ground crumbles beneath you. You're falling. 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 Deep into the earth, until your skin becomes soil, your bones become dust, your organs become minerals, and your mind fully casts off the confines of the flesh. Dad!
So which one did you do?
Oops.
Which one did you do?
I did large square.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it, I have to go through the whole damn dungeon again.
You can skip to the gallery.
Oh, is that what that was? I clicked it, but then it didn't
Yeah.
look familiar, and I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, I accidentally found it
As you
earlier.
just said, in the rough-hewn cave, passage gives way. Oh, okay. Chamber.
Okay, so I didn't pay attention because, like, you were reading because I was paying attention to you. So I don't remember what all of the borders say.
One of them are
but I
sharp,
wrote down a
sharp,
couple.
sharp.
Yeah, I was going to do that one. One said reverse the northern border, but I have no idea what it said at the north.
I'll go to that one then.
Okay. And I guess I'll just do sharp, sharp, sharp because that sounds like a great idea. Alright. Sharp edge.
Well, I guess the reverse of the north would be the small square. Because
Is that what?
the north was square outside. No, that was west. Never mind. Sorry, not west,
Yeah.
east. That was the dirt. That was earth.
Yeah. The words from the
I need
tempestuous
ice.
wall of heat and breath to the south seem prudent. Trust no one. The jagged lines come to mind, sharp and cunning like the fox. With the brush steeped in your juices, you apply yourself to the wall in broad strokes, speaking the words. One sharp. You dip the brush again, weakening slightly. Then another. More vital ink, you're growing slightly pale. And then another makes three. You slump to the ground and admire your work, drained of essence and exhausted. As you pore over your art, the painting seeps slowly into the wall, fading away. And the wall itself fades away. There's now a hallway in its place. You enter the long, white hall and trudge forward endlessly. The path winds into a dead end. There's something small on the floor ahead. It's a small, plain box. There's a tiny latch on its front surface. Inside the box, you find a scrap of paper folded into quarters. It's like a little fortune teller game.
Yes.
You know? You unfold the note, draw the paper close to your face, and squint to read the tiny message scrawled on it. It reads, I'm a liar too. Sharp pain jolts your body. It's coming from below. The note drops from your fingers. As you look down at the sharp spike skewering your abdomen, it's joined by another, and another, and another makes three. You slump into oblivion as the last drops are drained. You've perished in one of many horrible ways. Wow.
Alright, remember this. Round, then sharp, then boxed inside.
Yeah.
Because we need to try that one and the opposite of it. Because those are the only two left.
Is that round the sharp and box inside? Wasn't that east?
No, that's the ice, which is north.
Oh. Oh.
To the west wall.
Dang it, and have to redo painting too.
I know. Oh, wait, do you? Do you really?
Yep.
Oh, man.
I mean, probably should have waited to redo painting 2 until after we figure out how to do painting 1 and 3, but oh well,
Alright,
too late. Already
I'll
clicked it.
start with the circle. So I'll do what the ice guy says. You call the tapping rhythm of the north wall. It speaks to you with greater urgency than the others, striking a chord deep within. With the brush dripping with your own essence, you spread tiny flecks of yourself across the hard white canvas and recite the words. Round. You dip the brush again, weakening slightly. Then sharp. More vital ink, you're growing slightly pale. Then squared inside. You slump to the ground to admire your work, drained of the essence and exercise. I just realized we should probably follow whatever the paintbrush says we should do. Because the paintbrush also has symbols.
Mm-hmm.
As you pore over your art, the painting sleeps slowly into the wall, fading away, and with it, the whiteness also fades. In its place, as your eyes adjust, you see a long hallway leading off into the unknown. Summoning your remaining strength, you drag yourself into the hallway and set off into the white realm beyond. You're back in the room with 4 white walls! God damn it! No. The corridor continues on a seemingly endless path, deeper into nothingness. There's a chill in the air. Pushing further down the hallway, you notice the temperature has fallen dramatically. You can now see your own breath. Ooh, options. You press onward, and soon the cold grows almost unbearable. Rest for a moment, or continue pushing forward. Well, if you rest, you die. A snowflake brushes your cheek, then another, and another. Within seconds, you're covered in snow, caught in a blizzard as you trudge step by step in deepening snow. So cold, so tired, just rest for a moment? Or continue pushing forward. Keep moving forward. The walls, hallway, and floor have disappeared. All bearings are lost. Your eyelashes are frozen, teeth chattering, numbness enveloping you like a blanket. Continue! One last push. You force yourself to keep moving forward, anywhere. Another step, 2 more, 3, 4. And then you notice a brilliant glow in the distance, cutting through the whiteout. You will yourself towards it. With every step closer, an inkling of warmth unfurls inside you. It's subtle at first, but it grows and grows and grows until you find yourself grasping, clawing your way towards the light, pushing ever onward. I thought it said Evan Edward, and I'm like, who's Evan Edward? Soon your feet are walking on soft grass, the dampness in your bones is replaced by the kiss of sunlight. A lone purple flower sits in the center of the grass clearing, surrounded by the snowy valley. It looks so peaceful, so serene. Sis, I'm gonna become the Black Panther. You find yourself on your knees in front of the flower. Will you pick it? Will you inhale its aroma? Will you give into your burning hatred for its mocking ways? I'm going to inhale its aroma. As much as I would love to give into my burning hatred for its mocking ways, I'm just gonna smell it. Leaning in close, you take a deep breath and inhale the delicate flower's sweet, fragrant essence. A calm serenity washes over you, and the spores fill your nostrils, taking root inside your olfactory passages. Oh, god damn it! Where they begin to rapidly grow, snaking tiny vine tendrils. Oh my gosh, it's Flowey. Oh my gosh, I just breathed in Flowey. Oh god.
Essence of flower.
Snaking tiny vine tendrils into your soft tissue, worming their way deeper into your skull and wrapping themselves around your brain matter. Not even just your brain matter. The pressure builds as your vision blurs and you begin to convulse. Your head explodes internally with a sickening pop as the internal fluids and matter seeps down to water the beautiful flower, whose thirst is finally satiated. The world is darkness. Everywhere. Good job. The end. Yeah, I died.
Oh. Okay, so what did you do exactly?
I did the circle.
Oh.
I have done the big square and the circle. And you have done the sharp.
I see.
It takes so long to go through them.
It does. Oh, the tappity tap tap taps. Yes, yes. Round, then sharp, then boxed inside. That's what you did?
Yeah, that's what I did, but it also gave me more choices. So I don't know which one will kill you faster, doing the other one or just doing different options than I chose. Because obviously that flower was homicidal.
Um... A circle, a large square, a small square, and then sharp. Oh, I see. Um... Okay. So the one that gave you all the options was round, sharp, box, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna do... Shoot, is it round, sharp, then boxed inside? So is it box outside, sharp?
I'm pretty sure it's the little box. That's the only one we haven't done yet, is the little box. Or the little square.
So little square, sharp, circle?
It doesn't let you choose the second one, it just does it.
Oh.
Did it let you choose a second one?
With the sharps? Yeah.
Oh. Didn't let me choose.
You just clicked large square and it did everything? Or circle? Interesting. Alright, so small square. The advice of the ocean dweller beyond the west wall sticks out plainly in your mind. There's a resonance of truth to those words. Perhaps, though you've never caught the last piece of the message, so be it. With the brush steeped in your life force, you smear the wall with your vitality and consider the riddle. Reverse the order of the northern border. Squared inside. You dip the brush again, weakening slightly. Then sharp. More vital ink. You're going slightly pale. Then round. It looks like a clock.
Did you choose the small square?
Descend to the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. As you pour over your art, the painting sleeps slowly in the wall, fading away, and the sound of the ocean fills your ears, and now you drown. Rocking slightly to and fro, you're caught up in the ebb and flow of the vast sea. A cool ocean breeze distracts from the emptiness around you. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna drown. But the moment of peaceful calm is fleeting. The rising tide is almost here. With an unsettling gurgling begins in your stomach, mixed with a strange sensation of building pressure. You struggle not to gag as a belch of liquid rises inside you. No matter how hard you try, you can't hold it back. You double up and vomit a tremendous volume of briny salt water. Choking, gasping for air, you barely have moments to pause before the next wave flows forth from inside your weakened frame. The tide is unstoppable. It continues its determined march toward land. Before long, the room is nearly full. The rising water within and without flows freely now, leaving you no room for breath. The light fades from your eyes as you're drawn into the dark, watery depths below. You've perished. Restart.
Excellent.
Interesting. And, we'll continue with that again next time.
Live long and prosper, nerds.
Suck yeah, dip everything. Bye.